Hi guys. I know you're probably bored of hearing me say excuse my face, but excuse my face. This is practically literally me. I just jumped out of the shower. Face. I literally barely put moisturizer on my face. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I am off. You guys know I'm blind, right? I've already told you guys. I'm like clinically blind. If anyone knows anything about levels and like eyesight and stuff like that, wait for it. I'm like a plus 4.5. So I'm long-sighted, so I can see far away really well, but when it comes to close I have problems. So I passed my test and everything, like my driving test and all of that, and I can function normal normal society without glasses, but I have problems when because a lot of my work's on the computer, and like if I'm reading a book or stuff like that, spreadsheets, things like that, if I stare at them for too long without glasses, the letters start to kind of like amalgamate, if that makes sense. They start to become one. It's like it's all blurry. That's why I need glasses. Okay. Literally about to crash into the learner driver, and it wouldn't have even been his fault. Anyway, so I'm gonna go now. Basically, I lost my glasses. They need to get changed anyway. So I lost my glasses, and I can't function. Like for the last week, I haven't done any real proper work, like light work here and there, but actual like spreadsheets and things like that, and website. Like I've literally not been able to do it. Like I can do it, but it's just like my eyes get so tired so quickly, and I just like literally lose interest. I'm pretty sure I've got ADHD as well, so that's probably not helping as well when I can't, when the words are blaring. So what's it called? So I had to just quickly book an appointment with a Boots optician, and then I made the appointment and ordered the glasses. If you guys know about glasses, you'd know that my level, plus 4.5, plus 5, whatever it is, one of them, I think this was plus 5 or plus 4.5. My level is like, in terms of thickness of lens, in Iraqi we like to call it cha'ab bottle, which basically means the base of the Coca-Cola bottle. That's how thick it is. Super thick. And normally I get them thinned down. But that's generally when I try to venture out and wear my glasses outside, which I never do. Like in front of people, like I don't do it. So this time I was like, well, it's only gonna be me, myself and I, and it costs like an extra £100 to change the lens, to thin down the lens, because apparently with my thickness they have to thin it down twice. It's like 60 plus 60 or something. So I was like, okay, well no one's gonna see me with them. It's just me, myself and I, and possibly my like 2 closest friends that I might FaceTime here and there, and they'll love me unconditionally regardless of what I look like. So I was like, I'm not gonna thin them down, so it's fine, don't worry about thinning them down. And I'm so worried. Now I'm gonna go pick them up. I'm probably like, they're gonna be too heavy to even put on my face, because they were a bit shocked. They're like, you don't want to thin them down, you sure? I'm like, no, it's fine. So I'm gonna show you what they look like now. You guys can't judge me. Like I can fully see. Apparently when corrected, one optician once told me, when my eyesight is corrected, so therefore when I wear the glasses, I can see above average. I used to have a lazy eye basically. This eye, my left eye was lazy, and I used to wear patches when I was younger. But I've gone through, you know how like you get all those memes now about how people like, they just skip the growing up phase, the puberty phase, and they just go straight into like glow up. That I've gone through every single ounce of that puberty phase. Got braces or patches, like literally, even if God wanted to, like, not allow it. Like literally, I've sorted you out enough to never find a man for the rest of your years. But I still did. No, I'm joking. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go get my glasses. If I have time, fingers crossed, I'm gonna go do my nails. I'm so sick and tired of the marble. Like actually sick and tired of the marble. Can you guys see it? It used to be white marble, now it's turned like beige. This is the thing with shellac. When you get light colours, they change colour. So like they darken. So my white's turned into beige. Probably through oxidization. It's not dirt, it's actual oxidization. Because I wash my hands after everything with that, what's that called? That nail scrub thing, whatever it's called. It's like a little brush, you just, everywhere. Anyways, I'm probably gonna get comments now after me even speaking about my, Brother, are you dumb? Probably gonna get comments about how do you pray with your nails? I just pray. I just pray. Just pray and I hope it's accepted. Literally nothing more and nothing else to it. You guys do so your own haram. This maybe if it's haram, this is my haram. I know people say they don't believe that the water goes through, but my cuticles are forever exposed, so I don't know how the water doesn't kind of get to the nail. It does get to the nail because if you get acrylics, they don't always go to the bottom of the thing, and it goes from underneath the nail as well. You've got underneath the nail, like it's just like, oh, like I don't know. You know that thing that I told you where I just don't take everything on board because a lot of the things just don't sit in my head. It's not logical. That is one of those things. I mean, these are things that are just kind of brought out afterwards. So through a hadith, through fatwas, through whatever. Because they didn't have acrylics back in the day of the Prophet, so. I don't recommend anyone wearing acrylics if you don't wear them. If you've gone by without wearing them, if I was able to get by without wearing them, I would fully take them off. Because, I mean, like, yeah, I'm telling you all of this, but at the same time, I do worry that, you know, if I ever died and I had acrylics on, like what would happen to my body kind of thing. Like, I do worry about that. But, I just am incapable of letting my nails grow. Can you just move? Can't stand idiots. Literally cannot stand idiots. Piece of shit. How annoying. Literally is standing in the middle of the road and it's turned into 2 lanes already. Not allowing anyone to pass. Oh shit, he's gonna pass me. Oh shit. Oh shit. Come on, move. Move. Yes, it's green. Move yourselves. Yes. This always happens. I get brave. And then I regret. Like, if they don't honk back, if they honk back, I regret it because I'm like, my man's getting brave. So obviously my braveness is just a little show. Maybe his braveness is like real, like fist real. So I'm like, no, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I am. What was I saying? Oh, this is my tune, guys. Well, and if my tune, it's recognized by YouTube and the copyright claims, I'm just gonna have to admit it. But if you hear this, then you're lucky. Everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy, by the way. Don't care. What was I saying? What were we talking about? Me being a pussy again, as always. Biggest pussy known to man is me. That doesn't sound very good at all. That sounds completely like not what I was intending for it to sound. This is why, Finat, you need to like shut up. Finat, please, thank you. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna, I think today's probably gonna be my last day of not fasting, or maybe tomorrow, I don't know. So I'm gonna try and enjoy it to the best of my ability. Although It's 5:36 right now, and by the time I get in the car park, go, like, I'm sure they're gonna try and keep me and try the glasses on, and I'm like, bruv, I'm not trying this in public, so relax. Just give me my glasses or I'll go home. Like, you must be, yeah, alright. You're optimistic there. Cute. You're cute. Think I'm gonna wear these glasses in public? Yeah, alright. أحكيلك وياها يمه. باللي جرحت ليش جيتك جابك انت. By this song, I'll tell you what it's about. For those who don't speak Arabic or Iraqi even. It's saying, who are you? من انت ما أعرفك. I don't know you. Alright. Do you know when you know the thing but you know it in order? When you know the song but you know it in order? Come on, but I've given you my ticket before the old guy because he's driving so slow. Come on, please let me go. Oh shit. Shit. That old guy right in front of me. Can you imagine waiting to park after him? It means I'm gonna have literally no time to do. There we go. No time whatsoever to do my nails. Anyway, I have to do them tomorrow. منو انت ما اعرفك وين شايف وجهك اني. Who are you? I don't know you. Where have I seen your face before? وين شايف وجهك اني. كنت احب واحد يشبهك. I used to love someone who looks like you. نسخة منك بس نساني. He was exactly a copy of you but he forgot me. And he goes, مو اجيتك مو نسيتك جاي ليش. Saying to him, I've forgotten you. Why have you come back? Leave me alone. Off bhali ardaish. I want to live. Leave me alone. I want to live. Oh shit, I should have gone upstairs. It's not about trying to find the closest place right now. I can literally, we're barely gonna have enough time to find that place. Ah, this is why I hate myself being so lazy. I miss out on everything in life. Like, now I can't do my nails 100%. I'm still gonna try. I'm still gonna try. Best believe I'm still gonna try. No, oh, hey, hello, hi, yes, right in front of the lift as well. Amazing. That is so amazing. Like, oh my god, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so stoked. Is it stoked. Okay, let's go. I'm not really feeling someone. Let's go back. Not feeling someone hitting my what's it called? The front of my car. Do I take the camera down with me or do I? No, I'll leave it here and then I'll show you the glasses when I get here. But if they're too thick, like too thick, like even for me, like I know they're gonna be thick. They're gonna be like the bottom of a bowl. Bottom of a bottle. No booty so colossal. That's gonna be my glasses right now. But anyway, if they are, then I'm gonna have to pass. And you guys are never gonna see them ever, so. Guys, it's butters, but I'm gonna show it to you guys anyways. Because it's a bit of an anticlimax. So like, oh my god, talking about these like chatter bottom of bottle glasses, and I don't even show it to you. Look, I'm not gonna. Look, can you see? I don't know if you can see them. Can you see? They're basically, in other words, you can see this is the left eye because it's thicker, and that's the right eye. Can you see? Yeah, it's deep. There are two things I've got a fear of. A fear of not like losing my breath. Like whether it's underwater, basically dying through breath loss. I know it's stupid. I'll probably get even more scared, like getting shot or stuff. I know, but like in my mind, that's what scares me. And another fear of mine is going blind after having seen everything. That's scary. Do you know what? Like just now, I saw a guy who was you know when they're wearing very, very thick glasses, but they have this walking stick, the blind people stick. Honestly, I could never ever pass someone like that saying alhamdulillah shukr, because like we don't even know. Cause someone that wears glasses, it means their eyesight level is so poor, but it's deteriorated poor. Generally, could be like that from birth, but generally it means it's deteriorated. So can you imagine having your eyesight and like being able to see everything in this world, and all of a sudden, nothing? Alhamdulillah shukr. Alhamdulillah shukr, alhamdulillah shukr, alhamdulillah shukr. Anyway, so the lucky thing was that the good thing was that they didn't take long with me. The guy goes to me, do you want to try them on? And the guy doing the fitting had literally thicker glasses than me, and I was like, you know what? I feel comfortable with you, man. Like, I'm just gonna, we could be like a little team, a little battle mother battle. Have you heard that song though? I'm gonna keep singing it and you guys might not even have heard it. Battle mother battle, booty sucker lasso, wanna na 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 na. Something like that, I don't know. I probably just proper murdered the song there, but something along those lines. Anyway, next. I always want to share my, by the way, I've made a playlist, an Arabic only playlist for the summer for myself, so you guys can go ahead and follow it if you want. Yeah, I'll put the link in the description. It's on Spotify, so you can literally just follow the playlist and you'll have it on your own Spotify if you just follow it. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Like, actually, oh my lord. I need to tell you guys what happened. Remember Welsh guy? Yeah, still not gone, babes. Still not gone. Well, he's gone now, but he wasn't gone after that message that I told you in the last vlog number 7. Mate, I swear to God, like, sometimes I actually don't understand anybody. Got a bit of traffic, we can work with this. So remember, he sent me a message saying, why don't you block me that day? I think it was a Friday, okay? At like 5:40. I went in to write, do I have to, exactly what I told you guys. I was like, do I have to block you for you to not message me? Like, I don't understand. I wrote that and I saw his picture went, so presumably he blocked me, because I wrote that, it went in with 1 tick and it was gone. So he didn't receive it, he must have blocked me. After he said to me, why don't you block me then, he must have blocked me. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. He's just very, like, he feels very strongly about blocking people and he wants to be blocked or whatever. So I was like, whatever. I still didn't block him because he blocked me, whatever. So I deleted my message. So you know how you can delete messages on WhatsApp now? I deleted my message. Okay, cool. Shit, there's traffic. Oh god, I've jinxed myself. That's so annoying. I should have just gone walked there because it's not too much walking distance. It's actually minor walking distance, like 5-10 minutes. But you guys know me and my laziness. Now I'm gonna end up not being able to do my nails. Oh, I've been peeling them as well. You know when you know you're gonna get your nails done anyway, so you just kind of trash them. Anyway, so then he goes, so I deleted that message, okay? So I thought, this is the end of it. I'll say he's blocked me, we're done. My man messages me, unblocks me, and messages me 3 hours later saying, hey. At this point, I'm baffled. I'm so baffled. I'm like, no, there's something up. Like, he wouldn't just, after blocking me, after telling me to block him, after me telling him I don't want to talk to you anymore, after all of that, like, impossible. Like, so I thought, like, there's something up or whatever. Maybe he's seen the video, maybe he's trying to, like, you know, have it out with me. I was like, let me deal with this. So he's like to me, hey. So I reply saying hi, and then I wrote question mark, okay? He then replies, come on, mister, off you go. He then replies and says, okay, you ready for this, guys? You've been okay? Sorry, what? Are we just gonna forget every single conversation we've had up until this point? Like, act like we're homies? Like, what? You've been okay? I was like, 1 second, yeah. So I was like, so-and-so, I said his name. Don't want to remind everyone of it because people might just like, how hard again. I was like, so-and-so, I asked that we stop talking, please respect my decision. And then, the next day, he replies back saying okay, and his picture's gone again. So I think he's blocked me again. What is wrong with the world, guys? What is actually wrong with the world? I don't understand, literally don't understand it. Anyway, so a new update on my mismatch. Remember how I told you guys it was proper dead on my Instagram live? Everyone was like to me, oh, how's your Instagram going, blah blah. How's your mismatch Tinder thing going? Tinder's completely deleted, because that's where I met the psychopath, the suck your mum one. So I'm just like, you know what, I'm okay. Don't want to get killed this year. Like, I'll leave that for when I'm like completely exhausted and mismatching Minder. And because it's hard to work, isn't it? Like, you need to be really on top of your game. You need to be like the strongest, most independent woman to be able to have the strength at that point to convert a guy to Islam, and he's living his life as normal, not wanting to even like, it hasn't even crossed his mind. So like, you know, I'm not there right now, so like I'm not there for a long time. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna chill with mismatch and Minda. So I found out I've been doing mismatch all wrong. So generally I don't like doing, you know how the whole game of it, if you like, is to sit on the app and just swipe left and right to whatever, you know, picks your fancy. I don't like doing that because I mean, the only one I told you guys I do it on is Minda. But I don't like doing that on mismatch because they know who's liked them and who hasn't, and I don't want to match with someone who didn't originally like me, if that makes sense. Does that make sense to you guys? Because then I feel like it's more of a duck boy. The chances of duck boy are increased, because if a guy's just like whatever, no, whatever, and then you kind of come up on his these girls liked you list, he's gonna then think, oh yeah, I'll give it a shot kind of thing, and you won't know that kind of thing. That's why I don't do the swiping on mismatch, or I didn't rather. So every single day I'd log into my mismatch, I'd get like 2, 3 tops, you know, 2 to 5 new likes, and they were all dead. Like, when I tell you they were dead, they were dead. Come on, please, I don't have time for this shite. Move, yes, thank you. They were all dead. Like, literally, I wouldn't even match them with my like worst enemy. Like, that deep. So yeah, so I was like, you know what, screw this life, like whatever. Like, this is not like everyone that was coming up in my like this, and I have like from before as well, I have like over 1,000, no exaggeration. Oh shit, literally about to go inside this car. I have about 1,000 matches that I've not really entertained. They've obviously, a lot of them have got lost in the sea of matches, and you can't scroll down. Like, mismatch isn't that you know, intellectual, where you could just kind of, it's like completely updates itself and it's like live, you know, whatever. Like, it takes a while to like register a bit. So yeah, so all of a sudden I was like, you know what, screw this. This morning I did the swiping left and right on mismatch. Bruv, in like 20 minutes I got, like, out of like say 20 people I swiped right to, 16 had already matched me, because you know when they've already matched you, it tells you it's an instant match. And they were actually people that I was like, not bad, man, not bad. So I'm kind of happy. My hips have been lifted into the talent out there. But again, I'll update you guys. Anyway, I'm just about to arrive at my nail shop. I'll take you to the nail shop. Make you get some acrylics. Please have parking in front. Oh shit. Yes, 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 yes. Yes! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Okay.
اگه هنوز به این دنیا تو وصلی، بهتره که خودتو بکنی تسلیم. دیوونه شو، رد کن هر مرزی. دیوونه شو، از چی میترسی؟ علوم ضبط و بیشتر بره بالا.
صدای پیروزی داره میاد حالا اگه خفم کنن میزنم اینه خلا پامو بشکنن لگت میزنم اینه اولا الان دخترای خوشگل میگم من خیلی بلام درست همونان که نمیکردم بهم سلام ولی الان تیم بالاست من تو چشش جون سلام برای اومدم پایین دیگه نیست دورو برام شدیم نزدیک به خورشید ما به مولا واسه همین ریبن به چشم و با یه کلا چون داغم اینه سونا حتی هندیه بهم میگم مسلی تو رو نه حتی شیطون داد زد وای خدا خیلی جالبه میگن واسه بازار کار میکنی نه واسه دل نمیدونن دلم توی بازار یه کاسبه
بهتر زودتر شامو تموم کنیم که به تی اممون برسیم.
استاد اهل تی ام هستی؟
بیس میخوام تو رو یه جای دور ببریم بیس میخوام یکم روی ابرا بپریم بیس
اگه هنوز به این دنیا تو بستی بهتره که
Hey guys, so I just finished, thankfully. I made it. God is good, God is great. Not because of that obviously, but guys, can I just tell you like how disaster my situation is when it comes to these apps and dating. I matched someone, okay, with the same name as my catfish. Okay, same name as my catfish. And oh god, why did I go inside Tesco? I just came in to do a U-turn, but like I need to stop talking. Let me just get this way. Let me call my mum and see if she wants anything actually. الو اني بالكار بارك مال تسكو تحتاجين شي من تسكو؟
حليب ما عندي لا ليش ولا الإبرة.
اوكي اكو غير شي غير حليب؟
ماكو كل شيء.
ما يحتاج اي شبات؟
لا شو عندنا حليب ما
اوكي
عندنا شيء.
يلا بابا.
يلا بابا.
That was lucky, wasn't it? Lucky fam. It's absolutely lucky. Anyway, so yeah, so I matched with this guy. One sec. So I matched with this guy, okay, what's going on here? Oh, I know what's happening. This is the music that I put for my daughter when I'm trying to put her to sleep. So it's kind of just playing that. Like, yeah, we're doing that, man. That's what we're doing right now. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, top of mercy. They're quite sharp still. You know when you do like wear and tear, they become less sharp. Right now they're so sharp. I remember when I first gave birth. Obviously I had short nails at the beginning, but like after a month I got brave. Month or two, no, about 3 months, sorry. 3 months I got brave and I was like, no, I can do this with long nails. And every 5 minutes, every time I changed, I'd poke out. Like, poor baby, I swear to God. Anyway, so before I go down, let me finish the story. So yeah, so I matched with someone with the same name as my catfish, okay? The next day, like 2 or 3 days later. Same name, and do you know what he says to me? First thing, like one of the first things he says to me, he goes to me, hey, I was like, he goes to me, how are you? I was like, I'm good, thanks, how are you? He goes, I'm good, just building a library in my basement. And his name was the same name as the catfish. I was like, bitch, this is the same guy. So I messaged him, I was like, look, let's just getting boring, just send me your actual pictures, like, and we can go from there. Like, honestly, it's not that deep. And then he must have not understood what I said. Basically, he turned out not to be the same person. But he must have not understood what I said. And he goes to me, he goes, okay, but remember, it's in the heart. The heart is what, the inside is what matters, or something like that. And he goes, go check your Insta. I go check my Insta and there's a video. So I started recording it before I opened it, because I thought it was the actual catfish. Same guy from photos, so it wasn't him. But yeah, that was interesting. That was today, by the way. I've ordered, by the way, a stand for my camera for the car, so none of this nasty ass angling anymore. But anyway, I'm gonna go get the milk, and then I will, because Mum wanted milk, and then I will check in maybe later. Guys, literally story of my life. I go in to buy 2 bottles of milk and I come out with 3 bags of unnecessary groceries. 40 quid. I'm so tired. Guys, off topic. Have you tried these? These. If you haven't tried these, go buy a shitload and you're welcome, because literally the best thing you'll ever taste ever in your life. Reminds me of like Maxibon back in the day, or anything remembers that. If you don't, she's too young for you, bro. Let's see what this guy's saying. I'm talking to a guy right now. It's still on the app, like it hasn't moved to WhatsApp or anything. He's like 40 and he has a child. Like a teenage child. But yeah, nothing's happening at the moment. I'm only speaking to him today. I tell you guys straight away, so it's gonna look like, I'm sure it's gonna look like I talk to like shitloads of people. But do you know what, I'm sorry, there's absolutely nothing wrong with talking to having, one sec, with having one 2, 3 day conversation without meeting or anything with like loads of people, than to actually go and like go forward with a guy and meet him for like a month, one guy. Because like I'm pretty sure you do more haram in that 1 month than you were just talking to a random. Literally, it's just literally as friends. Everything is just friends, just getting to know people. Oh, what do you do? And like what is, you know, what's sorry, I'm gonna have this, I'm sorry. Turn your faces if you're fasting. This is so good. It's literally the best thing ever. Anyway, what do you do? Like, you know, with regards to your daughter, when do you see her? Like, does she live with you, etc. Just things finding out about someone. You know? Don't want to ruin my nails. Oh, there we go. And keep that at the top, because you know I'm just going to literally go eat through that like no man's business. Oh, so good. It tastes, but it's nothing like Oreo, but I'm not really a fan of Oreo. But the Oreo ice cream, It's so good. Oh god. Oh. That is so beautiful. Do you know what I was thinking about, guys? Like the last year, I've been on 4 dates. Wait, I didn't count that before. Someone comes up with me, yeah, I lie. You've already like published that you've been out on like 5. Wait, 1 sec. So I had my why can I imagine us passionately kissing for a burning building guy. I met up with him once. That was before the guy that I got kind of engaged to. Then I got engaged to that guy. That was number 2. And then there was a massive gap, but I didn't do any mismatch window after I broke up with that guy that you guys know about. And recently I've been on 2 dates. Let me count 2. 2, yeah. So one of those 2 dates this year, it happened this year, like in this kind of like period, the last month or 2 that I've been on there. The first date was the psychotic guy that you guys know about, and the one that finessed me into a relationship after 1 date, and then suck your mum guy. That's literally gonna be suck your mum guy. The other date that I haven't told you guys about was soon after that, after I kind of deaded the suck your mum guy. If I'm gonna be honest, I had the plan to go out on a date with this second guy, who's an Italian guy, Italian revert. I had the plan to go out with this guy before the suck your mum guy, but the suck your mum guy was so spontaneous that it just happened before, and obviously delete your app, delete this, delete that, don't talk to this, don't talk to that, don't go on any dates. That's why I had to cancel that guy. But anyway, he tried again. I didn't tell him why I cancelled, but it's really smart, don't tell them why you're cancelling. Don't say you're cancelling for another guy if you're ever trying to dead something because you want to see where something goes. if you want to see where something goes, don't dead it with another person saying, oh, it's because of a guy. Like that's, you don't always have to like lay all your cards out on the table. And obviously because I did that, he messaged me like a few days later saying, hey, what about going out now? First he tried to arrange a date with me, tried to get me to meet him halfway in Central. Like, I'm a big fan of chivalry. Like, I would fully judge. Me, on the first date, all I do is judge. Like, that is my judging day. Like, I will judge exactly what kind of person you are. So he's telling me, yeah, you can come to my ends, whatever. And I was like, okay. Where do you want to go? He goes, we can go to the park. Here's me trying to be polite, and I was like, yeah, it's okay, but I don't know how I feel about, you know, going on the to the park on Saturday. People fasting, people gonna see me, like, I'm sure, like, whatever. Boy knows I'm not gonna go to a flipping park on a date, on a first date at least. Like, the park, I'm like forced to go anyway because of my daughter. Like, I don't go there like willingly ever. I'm not a nature person, by the way. Like, I don't mind sitting on like concrete in the park and like not having to go through like grass and insects and shit, but I'm not like nature walk. I'm not a nature walk kind of person. I kind of put him off the idea, and he goes, oh, okay, we can go have coffee so and so here. And then I was like, hey, why don't you? I was like to him, he keeps like pushing it to his end, and I was like, I literally said it straight up to him. I was like, to him, personally, I would have preferred, personally, I would have preferred you come to my ends, but I guess chivalry's dead. We don't care. Like, if you're gonna be embarrassed about that, then if I embarrass someone by saying that, like, you shouldn't have even suggested it, mate. Anyway, so he was like, lol, no, it's because like the station next to me it's got works this weekend, something like that. Oh my god, the minute he's a station, I was like, bruv. I was like, don't you drive? I swear, I swear you told me you drive. He goes, yeah, I do, but it's just missions to, you know, get there because of traffic, because it's such a long, like, it's better just to go by train. I was like, no, if we planned to meet in Central close to you, I'd have come by car. So why can I sit through the traffic and you can't? Like, that stuff is really important to me. As your first impression of someone, like, you need to go pick that person up from somewhere, maybe not your house, so that in case it turns out to be someone like suck your mum guy, but you know, they need to freaking put effort. That's so bad. It's so off-putting. So already I was like, ugh. But I was like, whatever, fine, I'm just gonna be open-minded here because it's dry season, tumbleweed and all of that shite. I flopped it. I was like, okay, probably let's just leave it today. So then he tried again a few days later. He's like, oh, do you want to meet up now? I'll come down to wherever we can go shisha. And I was like, no, every single shisha place around me is my local. I'm not about to bring just any random person. Already I go there with my guy friends and people are like, oh, who's this guy, whatever. So I was like, I'm not gonna bring in a random guy to these places, and they're like, oh, who's he? So I was like, no. And I'm not gonna go to a shit shisha place as well, so that's not happening. So I was like, let's just go coffee. So they had a coffee place that was kind of further down from where mine is. So I was like, you know what? This guy has been so missions with trying to meet up that I'm not even gonna attempt to tell him to come pick me up and like none of that. So I was like to him, if you want, come down to these ends, I'll pick you up and we'll go with my car to this coffee shop that's about 15-20 minutes from my house. He's like, okay then, cool. Ugh, at least tell me no, I'll pick you up, like, Anyway, plan was already made, so I went, picked him up from the place I told him to park. You know, decent looking guy, tall, like the fact that he was Italian. That was really nice. Convert. Honestly, like, the conversation was fine between us. Like, it was cool. Like, he's kind of really on the level. He was cool. I think what kind of effed it up a bit for him was that we got to the coffee shop and I went in and I did my, you know, my crazy order, and he was standing behind me in the queue. And I was doing my crazy order. I was like doing my venti white mocha light frappuccino, 6 pumps of white mocha, triple blended. You guys know my drink now, hopefully by now, if you follow me on Snap anyway. And then he was just standing just there. He wasn't too close, he was kind of far, like, what are you joining? Like, you gonna be like the next person in the queue? Like, what is this? So I was like, that's really buzz. I didn't know what he was trying to do. So I was like to him, what do you want? And then he was like to me, oh, I'll have, and he ordered his drink. While she was rolling on the cup, he took out his wallet. It's like, shit, thank God it could be restored right now. I already had my card out, because that's, me, standard, I will always offer to pay, standard. That's just how I roll. It doesn't mean I'm okay with paying. I just find it really buzz. Like, that's not how I grew up, that's not how I was raised, that's not how I've seen my dad act around women. So I find it very very off-putting for a guy. Like, yeah, we'll be friends because I split bills with my friends, and yeah, we'll be friends because generally my friends don't pay for me, but that's about it. I don't care. You could literally be God's gift. You could literally be the ocean guy. What's that? I always forget his name. Aquaman. You could literally be Aquaman, and I don't care. Like, that is just something, because that's like he's looking after you. That's like that's your man. It's supposed to be, but not. Oh, I had my card already out. So while the lady was writing his order down, he starts taking out his wallet. My card was out, his wallet was out. So then the lady was tapping it, and then I was lifting my card about to pay. He goes to me, it's fine, I'll get it. So I was like, no, don't worry about it, I've got it. She said that, that's what I said. He was like, okay, cool. Tapped my card, went, sat down, spent another like hour and a half. Like, I wasn't very interested fully. Look, he's not a bad guy, like, but regardless of the fact that chivalry was like completely dead with him, like, he just like, I feel like he just chats to girls like the mandem or something, which is really off-putting sometimes. I don't think I've ever spoken to a guy like that. It's just something that I find very, very off-putting. The minute you do something like that, or you don't pay on the first date or stuff like that, not just first date, by the way, I don't care what anyone thinks of me right now, they should pay all the time. That's the way it should be. That's the man. That's it. That's the role of the man. Pay. And I'm gonna sit here and look pretty. Not right now, because I look like death right now. But I'm gonna sit here and look pretty. Like, you need to pay, basically. You've got this company. You need to pay. Thank you. So yeah. But anytime that happens, it's not that I'm like, no, he's a great guy, but he didn't pay, so he's right off. It's not like that. It's, yeah, he's a great guy in some aspects, but when that happens, it puts me off. Like, it's like, you know when you get an ick with someone, that's what happens. Because it's a certain kind of guy that will pay for you and never ever let you pay. There's a certain kind of guy. I'm attracted to that guy. And you can tell, by the way, when it's put on, that's not their nature and they force it. You can so tell. That's even more off-putting. So, bruv, your standard is to split the bill or get the girl to pay. Like, so don't try and act like you're this person that just like is like, no, ladies paying. Like put your, like, I'll tell you why I like when I'm with a guy, when I've gone out with a guy and he like switches at me if I even put my hand in my bag to get my wallet. That's the kind of guy I like, and that's the kind of guy I go for. So yeah, so that's what happened. So I think he messaged me after. It was really funny because when he was telling me about himself and about all the dates because I always ask about people's dates like beforehand, just to get an idea of what kind of people they are. So when I was telling him, he goes to me, yeah, all these girls like message, like there are girls after he's been on a date with them, they've kind of like they've been like kind of not needy, but like trying to like pursue him, and he's just not interested. And he was kind of messaging, I was like completely not interested. So he was messaging me, he goes, oh, do you want to go shisha afterwards? He's like, do you want to go shisha? Do you want to go do this? Yeah, I don't care. Even if a guy turns, like, a lot of guys are gonna be like, oh yeah, well, you know, because you judged on that first day, you didn't get the full picture, and the full picture is I will always pay for my movie. I don't care. I actually don't care. I'm happy to write you off. You're not the first one, you're not the last one, you're not the only one. So yeah, it's fine. It's cool, bro. Bye. Better luck next time. Anyway, that was my second date that I didn't tell you guys about, but now I did. But yeah, now I'm gonna go inside. My granddad and my mum went inside. Gonna probably get changed. I might go with my friend to SUSHI today for iftar. The iftar that I'm not iftaring. Probably got about one more day of not fasting and then shit's gonna hit the fan. Anyway, see you guys soon. Bye. I don't think anyone's gonna believe this is all I had. Fine, just eat as you are. I'm just like filming each dish as it comes because it's not gonna happen any other way.
we need to get some of the what's it called?
The what? Pencil toast. Time, Mr. Fox. But afterwards, all it said was the paddy part. You know the paddy part?
Huh?
The paddy. You being paddy.
With the thingy accent. Yeah, man.
That part. And then I was like, oh, can you please, he goes, you're right, I'm not going to talk. And I was like, can you, I just want to show that I've got fun friends. You know which part? And I was, yeah, just that, like really small parts, nothing more. So afterwards we argued anyway, so there was no point in leaving it in.
Yeah, what's your point?
So then, this is like sweet and sour cod. This is the shell crab over there. That's octopus. Why? Because it's going to heat the rest of the food up.
Huh?
Because it was going to heat the rest of the food. You're already in it, so it's too late.
Stop putting me in. I'm like, which one? Show me which one you put me in. Huh? If you don't even tell me, I'm gonna sue you, bro. Every 3 pennies you have.
No, I might show you the under your knee, your ankle. What? Oh, sorry. It's tourist here, don't mind me. Where did you park? ما خاف انهيها العلاقة وروح.
بشويش حبيبي عليا ماليش حمل الحنية دكتور بكل الدنيا دي مفيش زي المصرية.
Obviously it says it there, but see if you remember it.
The singing on the beat.
Huh?
It's all the singing on the instrument. I remember.
نور الشمس نور الدين انت الامس. You know
I used to play it back in the day on the Arab radio.
بالموج يصونك نور الشمس نور جديدك انت الامس عمر سنينك مر الهمس من حنينك روح لمس انت حبيبي نور الشمس نور جديدك انت الامس.
Have you ever heard it before?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
This one? Yeah.
It's so sick. Just give it time.
يما الناس يما يما كله بنفسه والندالة دي حاجة عامة انت بتحسن ده اللي في
والعين نسأل فين أغلى حبيب أنا قلبي نادري وروحي تروح ليك يوفي الزمان واستنى شوف عينيك أنا
بالذات على درويش انت باقية واحد يكون دمه بارد
افتكرت انك قوية
ليا خلينا ردتي كنت بتضحكي وانت ناوية غدر بيا ليا خلينا ردتي حبي ليكي كل
يفرح طول عمره ذنبه ايه الظلم ليه.
Hey guys, just dropping Ava to nursery today, and then I'm gonna go and finish off my lashes. Hi guys, okay, so I'm at my salon now, about to finish off my lashes. You guys remember that I started them in the last vlog, but I didn't have time to finish them, hence why I didn't show you the complete result. This is like, it's kind of full now, but I didn't actually finish them. Like, there's still more to be done in the corners and stuff. There's a really bright spot there. 1 second. You see? And just imagine waking up like this. I don't even know what it looks like, but not like this. Hopefully we'll fix it. Waking up like that. I've got a spot here, I've got a dirty spot there. Anyway, imagine waking up with these lashes every single morning without having to do anything. That is the reason I get eyelash extensions. But anyways, I will come back to you guys when it's finished, hopefully. Bye. Hi guys, so I've just finished, yay! Look, 1 sec, let me just try and show you guys. How amazing is that? 1 sec. Can you guys see? So this is why I get lashes, because I get to, like, I get to wake up like this. And it means I could literally wake up, wash my face, obviously carefully around the lashes, and just literally leave the house, and I'm kind of like, okay, like this is me with no makeup on and just lashes. I know it's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world, you know? So yeah, I'll put in the description box where I get my lashes, the best place to get lashes in London, the whole of London. I'll also stick in a discount code for 8. I managed to convince her to do a little bit of a discount for us Moslamic Reagans, because we like to have lashes too. But yeah, so this is like literally me done for the next few weeks. So yeah, so happy. And they last, by the way, they last like like full. They like this kind of fullness, this kind of level of fullness. They last about 2 to 3 weeks. But I generally I fill them, I refill them every 3 weeks or so. But yeah, and but yeah, these are Russian volume, by the way. Anyways, I will check in a bit later on. But okay, so this is the end of the vlog. I don't know when it is, I just thought I should say bye here. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe in the description box below. Bye.